Assalam-o-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the very beginning of this course and this subject, that is Ilmun now, I have told you that there are two types of sentence, incomplete and complete sentence. And then there are also two types of incomplete sentence. First one is murakkab izafi, that is also called Mausoof, Mausoof ilayh, and the second one is Mausoof Sifat. So on the second type of incomplete sentence is left from the all videos, that is Mausoof Sifat. So in this video we are going to learn about Mausoof Sifat. So the today topic of our class is Mausoof Sifat. Mausoof Sifat is written in Arabic language like this. Mausoof Sifat. So if someone say what is Mausoof Sifat? Mausoof Sifat is one of the type of incomplete sentence, just like Mausoof, Mausoof. Okay, now what is Mausoof Sifat? Mausoof Sifat is one of incomplete sentence where one word is describing another word. Generally, Mausoof Sifat is made up of minimum two words, where one word is describing another word in any way, like another one word is describing another word, its quality or its disquality, its ability, disabilities, it's how beautiful it is, or how bad or how ugly. In any way, if that word is describing another word, so this sentence will be Mausoof Sifat. So if simply someone asks what is Mausoof Sifat, so we will say that Mausoof Sifat is a type of incomplete sentence where one word is describing another word. One word is describing another word. Okay. Now just like Mausoof, Mausoof ilayh, Mausoof Sifat is also have some rules, because by knowing the examples we can easily by knowing the translation of any word we can easily able to find out which sentence is Mausoof, which sentence is not Mausoof Sifat. But what if we don't know the translation of any word? So there are some certain rules by which we can easily able to figure out which word is Mausoof and which word is Sifat and which sentence is Sifat. So in this video we are going to also learn about the rules by which we can easily able to find out Mausoof Sifat from any sentences. So first I am going to write rule of Mausoof and Sifat. And it's very interesting that in Mausoof Sifat there are no other different rules for Mausoof and Sifat, similar to Mausoof, Mausoof ilayh, where Mausoof have other rules and Mausoof ilayh followed other rules. In Mausoof Sifat both are following the same rule. How? I am going to explain you. Number one, Mausoof Sifat comes together. Mausoof Sifat comes together. There is no gap between Mausoof Sifat. Second, Mausoof always comes first and sifat after Mausoof. 3. Mausoof sifat is similar to each other. Mausoof sifat is similar to each other in 4 things. That is, i'rab, gender, ma'rifa nakira, we already know what is ma'rifa nakira, and quantity, that is wahid tasniya jama. wahid tasniya jama, ma'rifa nakira, and for gender it's muzakkar and muannas. And if we talk about i'rab, then zabar, zaid and pesh. So what we have learned? We have learned that Mausoof sifat is similar to each other in 4 things. What does it mean? Let me show you first with the example. Examples of Mausoof sifat. Zaidun Alim. Zaidun Alimun. Okay. So if we don't know the translation, how to find out which one is Mausoof and which one is Sifat? Okay, first let me show you. Is it Mausoof Sifat? Okay, not. Zaidun is not actually Mausoof Sifat. Now, okay, if I ask you Zaidun al-Alimu, is it Mausoof Sifat or not? So what will you do? You will check this sentence Zaidun Alimun with these rules. What are these rules? First, check the i'rab of both ism. Is it both have pesh on it? Ignore the tanween, because tanween is not used as i'rab. I'rab is pesh, either in the shape of tanween or in a single pesh. Okay, so let me first check. Okay, now both have pesh on it. Both have pesh on it. Now check gender. If Mausoof is muzakkar, sifat will muzakkar. If Mausoof is muannas, sifat will be muannas. So let me check. Zaidun is muzakkar because it's the name of male person. Al-Alimu is also muzakkar because it doesn't have any sign of muannas in it. So both are similar in i'rab as well as gender, that is muzakkar muannas. Now check ma'rifa nakira. If Mausoof is nakira, sifat will nakira. If Mausoof is ma'rifa, sifat will ma'rifa. So Zaidun is ma'rifa. Why? Because it is a name of person. Al-Alimu is also ma'rifa. Why? Because it have alif lam on it. And we know that if any ism having alif lam, this means alif lam is a sign of ma'rifa. So Al-Alim is also ma'rifa. So this means the third rule, that is ma'rifa nakira, is also similar. So here Mausoof sifat, these two words are similar in i'rab, ma'rifa nakira and muzakkar muannas. Now check with wahid tasniya and jama. Zaidun is also wahid, al-alimu is also wahid. Why? Because if it will be tasniya, then alimu will be written like alimani or alimuna with alif nun or waw nun. So in this means these two words are similar in four things. Okay, so this means this both ism are mausoof sifats. So then the question rise here, which word is mausoof and which word is sifat? So I've already told you, mausoof always come first. This means Zaidun always come first and then sifat. So al-alimu is sifat. Mausoof sifat always comes together. This means there will be no gap. What does it mean by gap? Gap means not by because you are giving a space. Gap means there will be no other words between mausoof and sifat. Now, how to translate mausoof and sifat? First things which we have to remember that mausoof sifat is not a complete sentence. So you will not translate mausoof sifat as a complete sentence, but you will translate mausoof sifat as a phrases. Okay. Now, in Arabic, mausoof is written first and sifat is written after mausoof. But in other language, when we translate mausoof sifat, first we translate sifat, then we translate mausoof. Okay. So how will we translate? Alim Zaid, not Zaid Alim. Okay. What we will translate in other language? Alim Zaid. So let me give you another example of mausoof sifat. Fatima. Okay, Fatimatun. Okay, this is okay. Let me write first Salihat. Fatima Salihun. Now, is it mausoof sifat? First check the i'rab. Okay, i'rab is same because both have pesh. Let's check muzakkar muannas. Fatima is a muannas having golta, but Salihatun is not muannas. This means this is not mausoof sifat. So for making this mausoof sifat, we need to add golta in the ending, that is Fatima. Okay. Now, is it marefa nakira? Fatima is marefa, Salihatun is nakira because tanween is the sign of nakira. So what we have to do, we have to simply add alif lam on it. So this is same in marefa nakira mausoof sifat. Fatima is also wahid, Salihatun is also wahid. So this is the mausoof sifat sentence. So I made some changes to make both sentence is mausoof sifat. This doesn't mean that you can change any word to mausoof sifat like your own. Okay, I am only changing this. I change here Salihun to as-salihatu, so only show you how to find out mausoof sifat and how to find out which word is mausoof or not. I didn't show you that you can make any word as a sifat or mausoof by your own. No, you can only make these things when you are trying to make any sentence and their mausoof sifat is needed. Otherwise, you are not permissible to make any changes in any words by your own. You can only change i'rab or gender or any other things when that change is necessarily needed. Otherwise, you are not allowed to make changes in any Arabic word. So for now, what we have learned that if for being a mausoof sifat to any word, there are four similarities between both two words. If the four similarities found in these two words, then we will say that there's two words or more than two words are mausoof sifat. If not, then those two words are not mausoof sifat. They will be some other words, but not a mausoof sifat. Okay, so for now in this video, that's it. I hope you understand it well, and then when we will do more exercises, you will be easily able to understand all those things. One video is also left in which I will also discuss some topics which is left from mausoof sifat as well as muzaf, muzaf ilayhi and the sign of ism. Okay, so there I will also send you one videos more which will also which will have a content regarding the left topics from mausoof sifat, muzaf, muzaf ilayhi and alamat ism, that is sign of ism. Then we will move to the next and the new topics inshallah. Assalamu-o-Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.